Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Beer of the Week. I'm Garrett from Rolling Hops Beer Tours, and this week we are trying a very special stout. This is a Parka Weather coffee stout from People's Pint Brewing Company in the junction of Toronto. Hence my wonderful, cozy, warm parka. I'm going to talk a little bit about stouts this week. So this one we're drinking right now is a coffee stout. And I want to get into a couple of the very common varieties of stout. So before we do that, let's crack this one open and give it a shot, shall we? Oh, that beautiful stout pour. Luscious and black. It's got a beautiful foamy, it's not even off-white. It's definitely like a almost light brown head. Whoop. Nope, we're good. All good. In any case, let's take a big old sip of this. Damn, coffee. For coffee lovers unite. Here we go. Well, if I said it didn't taste like coffee, I would be lying to you. Obviously, it is a coffee stout. So this one's great. You know, coffee stout, obviously true to its name. You get notes of coffee, almost espresso-like, dark chocolate type flavors. I want to talk a little bit about stouts, and this one has the prefix of a coffee stout. You may have also heard of dry stouts and milk stouts and oatmeal stouts and imperial stouts and maybe a whole whack of other different names for stout styles. And it's very common in the craft beer industry, but what do these all mean? So I'm going to go over a couple of the main ones. So obviously we're drinking a coffee stout here. It actually uses coffee in the making of this beer. Goes quite well. Stouts as a style on their own have a lot of characteristics reminiscent of coffee flavors and aromas. But other popular ones are milk stouts, which actually use lactose sugar in the brewing process. So facto, you get a milk stout, and what it does is it really adds this sort of silky smooth creaminess to it. On top of that, you may have heard of breakfast stouts or oatmeal stouts, which actually use flaked oats in the brewing of the beer to get that sort of rich creaminess to the stout and makes it super, super smooth. On top of that, you've probably heard of a dry stout or a dry Irish stout. This is the original stout, very much made famous by Guinness. And it is true to its name. It's pretty dry, maybe not as creamy and smooth on the mouthfeel, but you get those roasty, toasty type flavors. Another very popular stout style is known as the Imperial Stout. And typically when you see Imperial as a prefix to any sort of beer style, it usually means it's a much stronger beer style, higher in alcohol by volume, and a little bit boozier when you are drinking it. So that's typically what you're going to get with an Imperial style stout, or any beer really for that matter. There are a number of other different stout styles out there. Some of them are, not like official styles, but that's the great thing about craft beer, is that you can experiment quite a lot and enjoy it along the way. So, a couple tidbits about stouts. I hope everyone's enjoyed their stout season as of late. And until next week, craft beer is here. Cheers.